Guten Tag, and welcome back to Chef's Ink News. This is the only place we cut through the noise and get to the heart of what matters in our world. I'm Chef Antonio.
And I'm Dr. Sophia. Antonio, the stories this week feel pivotal. I mean, we're not just talking about trends, we're talking about, fundamental shifts.
Exactly. We have a new culinary capital rising in the East,
Right.
a brutal reality check landing in the West, and a debate about the very soul of our craft.
On the menu today, Jakarta's incredible rise is challenging Bangkok for the culinary crown of Asia.
Then a story that it chills the blood. A celebrated chef in London closes his doors. We must ask the hard question. Is the fine dining model, is it broken?
That leads us to the most controversial topic in our industry right now, AI in the kitchen.
Oh, yes.
Is it our savior or a soulless replacement?
And finally, a look at real sustainability.
Okay.
Why the smartest chefs are putting down their foraging baskets and picking up the phone to a farmer. Let's light the fire.
Okay, Antonio, let's fly to Jakarta. For as long as I can remember, anyone planning a gastro tour of Southeast Asia had one city at the top of their list: Bangkok.
Ah, yes, Bangkok is a legend, but legends can be challenged. What is happening in Jakarta, it's an awakening. This is not a city that, invented a food scene yesterday.
Right.
This is a place where the history is the mise en place. For centuries, you have the spice routes, the traders, Chinese, Dutch, Arab, Indian flavors, all layered over hundreds of indigenous Indonesian food cultures.
And that complexity is now the main ingredient.
It is.
And the Taste Atlas Awards recently put a number on it, crowning Jakarta the #1 culinary city in Southeast Asia and 16th globally.
Numbers are one thing, Sophia. The feeling on the ground is another. I talk to my friends there, and the energy is electric because of this brain gain, as you call it. Young chefs, they go to the best schools, they work in the toughest kitchens in New York and Paris, and then they come home.
But crucially, they aren't just opening French bistros.
No, this is the point. They are using 3-star technique to understand their grandmother's rendang.
Wow.
They are studying the 200 types of sambal like a French chef studies the mother sauces. They are showing the world that Indonesian food is not just one flavor. It is a universe.
Yeah.
This is a lesson for every chef. Your own heritage, your own backyard. That is where the gold is buried.
From that story of incredible ascent, we have to turn to one that serves as a stark warning: the abrupt closure of Adam Simmonds' restaurant Voyage in London.
This news, it makes you angry. Adam Simmonds is a chef's chef, a great British menu winner. He has the talent, he has the name.
He does.
And for his restaurant to shutter in less than a year, it just tells you that a big name is not a suit of armor. The industry is standing on a trap door.
And the reasons cited are really a perfect storm that we're seeing across the globe.
A perfect storm, yes.
Crippling operating costs, a brutal labor shortage, and customers who are just thinking twice before spending.
It's a tragedy, but it is also a lesson in hubris for the whole industry. For 20 years, we built a model on impossible rents, on tiny margins, and, let's be honest, on the backs of an underpaid, overworked brigade. Now the bill is due. People don't want to work 80 hours a week for no money. And you cannot create magic on the plate when your accountant is screaming at you about the price of butter.
So this forces a fundamental rethink of the entire model.
It has to. The days of the giant 100-seat dining palace are over. You must be smarter, leaner.
Okay.
A 12-seat chef counter where every seat is gold. A hybrid model with a killer takeaway program. You must be as creative with your business plan as you are with your plating.
Right.
Talent gets you to the dance. A smart model lets you stay all night.
And that desperation for a new model is pushing some towards a very different kind of solution, Antonio. Let's talk about AI. In Pasadena, a restaurant called Cali Express has opened with automated fry stations and AI-powered ordering.
The robot chef. Look, I get it. I understand. The labor problem is real. You cannot find a good commis chef who shows up on time for love or money.
It's tough.
So the idea of a machine that never complains, never gets sick, I admit, it is tempting.
Well, the promise is consistency, efficiency, and lower costs.
Sure.
Miso Robotics, the company that makes Flippy, the robotic arm, claims it can increase throughput by 30%. For a fast food chain, that's revolutionary.
For fast food, maybe. A robot can flip a burger to the perfect temperature 1,000 times. Fine. But cooking, real cooking, is not a string of code. Can a robot taste the soup and say, it needs a little more acid, a touch more salt?
No.
Can it see a beautiful piece of fish and just feel how it wants to be cooked?
No.
Can it lead a team through the chaos of a Saturday night service?
So you see a hard line there between production and creation.
There is a line between manufacturing a product and creating an experience. The soul of a restaurant is not in its efficiency.
Right.
It is in the heart of the chef, the warmth of the host, the energy of the room. We can automate tasks, sure, but we can never automate hospitality. If we do, we lose everything.
That idea of soul brings us perfectly to our final story. It's a shift in how we think about our connection to the earth.
Yes.
Foraging was once the pinnacle of that connection.
Yes, René Redzepi and Noma, they changed the game. They made us all look outside to the forests, the beaches. It was a beautiful, romantic idea.
It was.
But we are chefs, not just romantics. We have to run a business.
And the reality of foraging became, well, problematic.
So problematic.
Environmental strain, inconsistency, and diners getting tired of, as one critic put it, another weed on a plate.
Exactly. You cannot write the menu when you don't know if the wild garlic will be there tomorrow. It is a nightmare for the pass. The real evolution, the much more intelligent, more honest path, is farming. Not just buying from the market, but building a true partnership.
This is the new vanguard, isn't it?
This
Co-owning micro-farms or working for months with a farmer to cultivate a specific forgotten variety of carrot.
This is it. This is moving from appropriation, just taking what you find, to cultivation, to building something together.
Wow.
When my farmer calls me and says, "Chef, the first asparagus is here, I grew it for you." The flavor of that asparagus, it has a story, it has a relationship, it is traceable, it is stable, and it has more soul than any random herb you can pick from the roadside. That is real sustainability.
So, Antonio, a powerful set of stories this week.
The lessons are clear. Look for inspiration in unexpected places, like Jakarta. Be a ruthless businessman as well as a brilliant artist, or you will fail.
Right.
And understand that true sustainability is about what you build, not just what you find.
A new map, a new business model, and a new definition of our relationship with the earth.
Stay curious, stay sharp, and never, ever lose the passion. This is Chefs Inc. News.
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about.
As our industry is squeezed from all sides by these pressures, economic, labor, technology, what is the one quality that will define the great chefs of the next generation? Is it their business sense, their connection to the earth, or their ability to keep the human soul in hospitality alive? Think about it. Until next time.